On this day in 1879, the British-Zulu War begins as British troops under Lieutenant General Frederick Augustus invade Zululand from the Southern African Republic of Natal. On this day in 1904, Henry Ford sets a land speed record of 91.37 miles per hour on the frozen surface of Michigan's Lake St. Clair. He was driving a four-wheel vehicle dubbed the 999 with a wooden chassis but no body or hood. Ophelia Wyatt Carraway, a Democrat from Arkansas, becomes the first woman to be elected to the U.S. Senate on this day in 1932. On this day in 1943, Soviet troops create a breach in the German siege of Leningrad, which had lasted for a year and a half. The Soviet forces punched a hole in the siege, which ruptured the German encirclement and allowed for more supplies to come along in late Ladoga. On this day in 1962, during the Vietnam War, the United States Air Force launches Operation Ranch Hand, a modern technological area denial technique designed to expose the roads and trails used by the Viet Cong. Flying C-123 providers, U.S. personnel dumped an estimated 19 million gallons of defoliating herbicides over 10 to 20% of Vietnam and parts of Laos between 1962 and 1971. Agent Orange, named for the color of its metal containers, was the most frequently used defoliating herbicide. On this day in 1966, Lyndon Johnson, in his State of the Union address, commits the United States to staying in Vietnam as long as aggression commands him to do battle. Johnson justifies his position on the basis of national security and the principles of democracy and national sovereignty. On this day in 2010, a magnitude 7 earthquake devastates the Caribbean island nation of Haiti. The quake, which was the strongest to strike the region in more than 200 years, left over 200,000 people dead and more than 895,000 people homeless. Former world heavyweight boxing champion Smoking Joe Frazier was born on this day in 1944. Also born on this day was radio personality Howard Stern, born in 1954, and rock musician and filmmaker Rob Zombie, born in 1966. And finally, former South African State President Pieter Wilhelm Botha, better known as P.W. Botha, was born on this day in 1916. He was also known as Die Groot Krokodil or the Big Crocodile. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe to our channel and tune in tomorrow for another This Day in History.